Are you rocking the mic like a vandal?
Am I?
Am you?
I mean, I feel like if we put the camera like down here, then we could just like
Like,
beasties.
oh, we need a fisheye lens for this thing. Can we
Maybe that's
fisheye
what
this?
maybe that's what my home stream should
Just
be.
like the inside of a glass ball. Have you seen The Favorite? Have you seen Yorgos Lanthimos' The Favorite?
No.
There's a lot of fisheye or very wide angle lens in it. And
Neat.
some people don't think that's the best.
Are those people cowards?
I think they're cowards who don't like really cool camera gimbals.
Do you remember for a long time, like about 10 years ago, Symphony of Science? 15 years ago now, probably.
No, I have no memory of this.
Okay, it was a guy who like took a bunch of, like popular science communicators and set their words to music.
I've heard some of this because Ian.
Yeah, it's like deep nerd shit. It's it's very sincere, but it's a little cringe, which is fine, But they found a bunch of footage of Bill Nye kind of like walking along a beach, and the camera is really low, and he's just kind of like following the camera, and he's gesticulating a lot and talking.
Yeah.
And they use that in very kind of like Beastie Boys, So What You Want kind of like
Yeah.
mix. It was fun. It was fun. I liked it.
We like to have fun here.
We do.
So I asked a group on the internet. I was like, okay, books that I can read while playing Alan Wake 2. And they're all like, Southern Reach. And I'm like,
Is it though?
Is it though?
Like I would say Lathe of Heaven.
Yeah, so I was like Lathe of Heaven. It's a movie. It's like it's a game like the movie In the Mouth of Madness. And I don't want to just read Stephen King. I don't want to read just Bag of Bones or whatever.
Right.
One of a few of the suggestions I don't recognize, but someone suggested Solaris, which I think might actually be on the money.
Ooh, like Stanislaw Lem?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we should have a book club.
We should have a book club. So I'm reading Lathe of Heaven right now.
It's so good.
I was reading a book called The Half-Built Garden about like aliens coming, and there's like all these technical communes that run the waterways on Earth, and they're separate from corporations and such. And there's like an alien Spider-Man who's like just got legs and lots of hair. And I'm like, oh my gosh, is this Werner Vinge's A Deepness in the Sky?
Oh.
Because there's
Yeah, the spider people.
the spider people, and it's just like how hot that one spider guy is. And in this book, the spider gets some action.
Impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, man, like I was thinking about Lathe of Heaven this morning, and just the phrase like I'm entering my jellyfish phase.
Right? Oh man.
I'm just drift pilled. I'm a current cell.
Oh no, you're gonna be pushed up onto the harsh rocks. What will you do when the daylight comes? What will the jellyfish do?
Die.
So yeah, reading Lathe of Heaven, I'm like, wow. Le Guin must have read a lot.
Yeah.
Because the stuff she's pulling from in there is just like way out there.
Oh yeah, she was hyper literate.
God.
But like in a later interview, she talked a bit about how after that book kind of hit it big, a friend of hers wrote to her and was like, just so you know, and this is like completely non-confrontational, the translation of the Tao Te Ching you got that from is like inaccurate. It doesn't say the Lathe of Heaven. That was like an insertion by like a 19th century translator.
Wild.
Who was taking some liberties, right? And it's very poetic and it's pretty, but
Yeah.
it's not
It's got
text
big
accurate.
impact.
Yeah, like, if you cannot accept, what is it? If you can't accept...
Benevolence.
well, just like, the gist of it is if you can't figure out what you need to leave alone, you'll be destroyed on the Lathe of Heaven.
Let me just... Lathe. Search for lathe.
And it's really more along, like, lathe is inaccurate, right? The idea, the entire gist of it is the same. But like a lathe that didn't exist, which is kind of like a technical thing.
Those whom heaven helps, we call the sons of heaven. They do not learn this by learning. They do not work it by working. They do not reason it by using reason. To let understanding stop at what cannot be understood is a high attainment. those who cannot do it will be destroyed on the lathe of heaven. It's like,
Yeah.
so metal.
But it's like, how do you know what can't be understood unless you try to understand it and fail?
Yeah, but then stopping is a good idea.
Yeah. But how do you know when it's time to stop? Like how many iterations of like failing to grasp something? Like is it is like that meme of the guy walking away from the tunnel that's just like a sheet of paper away from breaking into diamonds?
Yep. Yep.
Just
Right?
like label it understanding and then he's carrying a lathe. I don't know. But I enjoy that in like certain internet circles. Lathing something into existence is the equivalent of like, you know, when you articulate something that, I don't know, Elon Musk is going to do and then he turns around and does it because it's the stupidest thing you can imagine happening. Right.
Ian listened to the audiobook. Is it Walter Isaacson, the biographer?
Oh, I don't know.
Is the one that did the Steve Jobs big
Oh,
one. And he seems pretty pro Musk, which is a bit hard, but just every day just walking around the house and hearing, and so Elon Musk was like, no, we're doing it this way. And then they made it happen.
I mean, I guess I once saw a historian who said the great joke among historians is like, reading someone's biography as a source and thinking like, man, this biography seems awfully self-exculpatory, right? Like, do you think this is a trustworthy source? No, right? Like the only person who's ever said anything bad about themselves in their biography was Saint Augustine, who called it like confessions, right? And it was just like, though I guess didn't Locke do the same?
John Locke?
Or no, was it Robespierre?
Not Robespierre.
There was like an Enlightenment era philosopher who was like, yeah, this is all the shitty shit I've done. I once exposed myself to some nuns and they laughed at me, right? Like it's that kind of.
Yeah. That's the good
That was
stuff.
Rousseau.
Rousseau, there you
Rousseau,
go.
yes.
Of course it was Rousseau. Of course. Yeah. And I love Augustine. Augustine's the goat?
Kind of.
City of God? I don't know.
I mean, I always preferred Aurelius.
Oh.
Why?
Just
If you're finding that you can't do the
rationality.
thing, why don't you just simply go and do the thing? And you're like, yeah, good point,
just-
Roman
just
Emperor.
do it. Just crush
You're
it.
right. Like,
Yeah.
one of my favorite inside jokes that was just for me was years and years ago we were playing a D&D campaign on stream called By Law and Order.
Yes.
And my character was kind of like a bureaucrat diplomat. And his favorite book, I decided, was the founder of his guild's biography, which he called Mediations, as opposed to like Meditations, which
Yep.
would be like the...
Yeah.
when somebody says their favorite book is Meditations, you're like,
No.
oh, yeah, totally, for sure.
No.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But, he's part of this organization that's very bureaucratic. So, of course, the version of that in his universe is Mediations.
I like DJ Alternative bringing up Usher Confessions Part 2. Unlike the Shaggy defense. Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
You literally saw me do it, but it was not me. Yeah. Anyways, so Ian was like, hey, Alan Wake 2 is supposed to be hard on a bunch of computers, but I bet yours can play it. So I installed it in my little GTX 1660 Super, and it does not work great at the lowest settings.
Yeah.
And the load times are incredible.
I will not be playing this at home because my computer is 7 years old now.
Yeah, turns out that's potato age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've got like a 970, I think,
Oh, no.
right? Which was, totally respectable.
Used to be.
Yeah.
Used to be. Now Alan Wake 2's here. It's just like,
Do you have a 4090? Is can you skateboard to school on your graphics card?
not quite. It's a super, so it's like the double, but it's, yeah. I need a new computer. Just for, no, not just for this game.
I mean, like, it's better than it used to be. Do you remember around the turn of the millennium when it was like an 18-month-old computer was completely obsolete,
Yes.
right?
And you'd still have to like set up for UDP and Sound Blaster.
Oh man, my IRQ ports
Oh
are
man.
all fucked up.
Damn.
Now I've got to like write this script to load my mouse driver into upper memory. That was honestly the best PC Gamer article they've ever had. Was the one on it was this article that was written in like 1995 about how to write your own auto-exec bat and config
Do
sys
you
files.
remember when mice switched to USB and you could unplug and replug them in while the computer was running and they'd still work?
Unthinkable.
Unthinkable. So yeah, I've been playing at home and I want to dive right ahead because there's like funny stuff I want to get to.
Okay.
So we're at Cauldron Lake. We've just picked up Alan Wake, the author, the real human being. And we have the option to explore, and I'm not going to. I'm just going to rush up that hill.
Let's see
with
some
no
plot.
problem.
Okay. Also, I like this vaguely skull-like loading screen.
I like the round windows. So they always... this is a place in the game that we will be experiencing today. But they use that owl, whereas everybody else gets deer.
Interesting.
Also, warning for flashing lights and jump scares and existential crises.
It's a horror game. You know, obey your own limits.
Skip. Wakey wakey. Yeah.
Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Yeah, that wasn't last time on.
Alex Casey.
That was a
How? Am I still?
we stopped at
Should
the end of
look
a
around.
cutscene and it was like, you want to watch
With the
this
flooding
cutscene
gone,
again?
Could be further clues out there. The flooding
here.
disappeared very
Uppy?
suddenly.
No, uppy. All
I
right,
wonder
where
if
am
there's
I?
any connection to the overlap.
Go to the right.
To Nightingale.
So yeah, there's some stashes. There's these lullabies
Get your
that,
bearings.
or not lullabies, children's rhymes that are puzzles
Okay.
out in the woods. And the Federal Bureau of Control is here. We missed them on the way down
Oh,
the
really?
hill. That little station, the little power station through the shortcut, is where that would have happened. It would have been one of the guys from that will bust you into government areas and take you on a tour. One of those guys and an FBC technician dealing with sensors at the remote monitoring station degrading really quickly for some reason, unknown reason.
I should probably replay Control. Like, just put it on easy.
Ah.
Because, honestly, the gameplay wasn't that compelling, but the concepts were great.
Right. Go fight a wolf. Oh, I didn't know we had to turn around. There we go. There we go. Make the wolfie lie down. Lie down, wolfie. Are you tired yet?
Ha!
Reload. There we go.
You know, if I mag dump
turning
into
into monsters.
a wolf and it doesn't die, I would
Right?
probably just be like, you know what? Good game,
Just-
everyone. Let's hit
just
the showers. Let's hit,
Void your bowels.
yeah, let's hit the metaphorical showers. We're done here.
Yeah. So yeah, even the wildlife, and there should be a dead deer out here. Yeah, there we go. Dead deer. There's one in the water too, but Saga doesn't care. Saga's just like, oh yeah, dead deer, just like in my dream. Yeah, sure, whatever. Where do I go? To the right. So yeah, in thinking about like what questions this game asks, I was like, Southern Reach, Gunaway World don't really work because those are like, what if like something external influences you? What if you Swamp Man replace a human being? Are you a living person? Does change kill you? And that's not what Alan Wake is about. I'm thinking that Alan Wake is about the narratives we create to make sense of the world and how those affect our perception.
Ah, okay. Right, because, like, we're all fundamentally like a homunculus sitting inside our skulls.
Yeah.
Right? That is kind of reviewing telemetry that's being fed to us. And then having to make, like, some kind of coherent narrative out of that.
Yep.
Right?
And if we're provided a narrative, then we'll latch onto that.
Right, and start, like, kind of inserting that into things or
Yeah,
making things
or
fit.
like using that as our anchor point, I guess. Like
Okay.
we'll use that as like the base to make other guesses and conclusions instead of starting from somewhere else, maybe.
Right.
So we're gonna go do a little exploring here.
I'm just a mid-40s woman who's run up a hill for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, time to read some documents.
I just appreciate her little, like, deep breaths.
Warning. Activity detected. AWE. Event in progress. Cauldron Lake. What's an AWE?
We'll never know.
Casey, what exactly does the FBC do?
Alan Wake event?
New
Yeah.
York, when I started looking for our friend here, their name came up. I pushed them for any files they had on him, but got stonewalled. They have a reputation of showing up for weird shit. They have a presence here, and now we find our writer.
Coincidence?
How about that?
I think not.
Alan Wake expansion. AWDLC. Yeah, it's Altered World event.
Yes. Good job.
Do not Google Alan Wake expansion.
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can
I
freshen
kind
up
of
there,
want to
and then
see
we'll
that.
talk properly.
D colon.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
Just that King of the Hill meme. And except he says, "Do I look like I know what an MPreg is?"
I was just thinking, like, if Le Guin had discovered Mpreg, she would have been all over that. Like, Lady of Heaven had some filth in it.
Yeah.
She knows about some things that she shouldn't. It was a mistake.
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Fuck me.
Tell
I'm
us
making
about
us
the
smaller
pages.
so we don't block as
You
much
had what
of
looks
the...
like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently,
Scratch.
but your name can still be made out underneath.
Ho ho ho.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
We're just gonna laugh about that for a while.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't
You doesn't.
make sense.
You doesn't make sense.
I remember.
Auntie on the janitors. On my potato at home, this lasted 10 minutes at least.
Thank you, James.
Thank you. Welcome. We have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake is here. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers and guests on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book. And as usual, our house band, Old Gods of Asgard, is here. And you know where you came
just-
from, Vikings?
I have a talk show tonight.
Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I
Just-
already done the show?
In between
Was that a
Mr.
recording?
Door. Good work, Sam Lake.
Mr. Alan Wake.
Yeah, I can see Lance Reddick doing this. That'd be cool. But, you know, David Harewood is also pretty cool.
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
Sorry, does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
The old gods are Thor,
I waited
Odin,
so
and Balder.
long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliff.
I was wondering why the
We've all been
guitarist
dying
had
to
an
know
eye
what
patch.
It's not a lake, it's an ocean, really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man! That is spot on! Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own.
When does Marissa Marcel show up? I know, right?
Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Yeah, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. Always talk of meta-narratives. I'm expecting to disappear once this seed ends.
I'm always like kind of an aside, but I'm always impressed by interviewers and journalists who are able to take what is obviously an extremely like
right here. I needed to get home.
uncharismatic, shut down like someone, and just kind of like maneuver them through the I don't know, the waypoints of an interview.
Yep. They hit all the talking points and deliver the ending.
Mm-hmm.
I love the detail in these models. Ian just watched a YouTube video that's an instructional, like, on how to use these stands for moving stuff, and it's just like, I feel like the only thing they're missing is like the foot brake.
Oh.
But everything else is like beautiful and perfect. Not that it's missing, it's just, you know. Oh, gods.
Is
What the
Balder
hell
on
was that
drums?
interview? Some kind of joke?
We
Initiation?
can figure that out.
I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
Beep, 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 beep. Hmm. Do-do-do-do. So this is their
Old gods of Asgard.
their
That
dressing
name
room.
sounded familiar.
Yep. Ba-bum. Come on, into Mr. Door's room.
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
So, Sam Lake, Alan Wake, Ati, Mr. Door, Odin, Balder, Thor.
Okay.
You can read all their little names.
Bob Balder.
Yeah.
References.
Yep. Whee! Speed running. Oh wait, TV.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say.
Also, I really love how all the water coolers just kind of go off when you get near them. They're just like. Roar.
There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out. Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days. A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
Yeah. Rourke, not only is Adi usually pictured with water, but he tells us that the puddles are a way in, and we got here through a puddle.
Right.
So we get kind of the same setup as the Mind Place. Yes. To listen to stuff, and there's a TV.
I do like the contrast of Alan Wake's Mind Place, where the order is alienating,
Right.
and confusing and off-putting.
Whereas Saga's is comfortable.
I didn't remember much.
Lived in.
Well,
But I
she's
knew my
she's
thoughts and
making
ideas could
order,
manifest as
right?
reality
Whereas
Yeah.
Alan Wake is trying to
in a dark
decode.
place.
Yeah.
I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room. Like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Do owls feature at all in Norse mythology?
Thank you. Anyway, welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. We'll treat all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here. The best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on. Let's do this!
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be.
Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome,
That's
Raiders. Yeah.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine.
This makes me think of Southern Reach.
I feel
Yeah.
protective about my stories, and these adaptations. I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window.
Oh no.
My own reflection.
The VA
haunted
died yesterday.
me. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing that shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great. Murder Case Casey. Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
Yeah, like speaking of the Annihilation adaptation, right? It was an interesting film. I liked the read of it where you're just like, yeah, this is about now about how you deal with trauma,
Yeah.
right? Like how do you come back from grief and loss? And the original the book was kind of more about like, well, in the spirit of Lathe of Heaven, right? Like how do you deal with encountering the intractable?
Yeah. Give up. Don't even understand it.
Five, 6, 5?
New code for the door. Good for Trixie. Glorp. Ta-da!
Excuse me.
We escaped.
Hello?
Freaking portrait of yourself on your door.
Ah, Lorraine, there you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Knowing what I know, like the jokes about Finnish personalities, is Ahti like exceptionally jubilant for a Finn? Is he supposed to be like...
like avuncular, I guess?
Yeah.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Joo, mutta katsoppa kun
Mr. Ahti is helping me find my gun.
Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
Entire taking the key animation.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face.
Yeah, I
had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
I want to comment on how good the animation is. He's just very, like... He's expressive, but not theatrically so.
Yeah.
Like, he's got, like, a lot of very
There's a
subtle
little nuance,
motions.
yeah. The toilets. Yes.
Man, I too wish I could open a toilet door without touching the doorknob.
I like the little foot plates you get sometimes.
Those
are good. Alright. We looked in the toilets. Now I have a map. And now I want to map to the basement door, which is, I think, up here and to the right. Yeah. Use key on door.
You cannot use key on door.
Ah!
Unlock door. You unlock the door.
Get the player's attention with light.
Right, where did Ahti go on vacation? Was it just Hawaii?
I don't remember if he said. Like, in my head, it's kind of like the Sword in the Stone, blow me to Bermuda kind of thing.
Right.
An old lamp and a shoebox.
Shoebox of lies.
Was this what the janitor had left for me? The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness.
Watery, the other town near Bright Falls?
I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed.
Still
Like
mannequins.
something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
Deer head?
Yep. Meow. Meow.
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
Where? Now we're on the other side of the fence. It all makes sense. Ka-jump. I don't know where I'm going. Could be anywhere.
I needed to find another way out.
Ah, exit. Good. Ah! No charges. Right.
We must reload lamp.
Come here! Grabby light. Yeah, both Wake and Saga can slam through doors. Wait, this is nothing. Done it again. Completely turned around. Ah! Where am I going? Nope. This way. To the TV!
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror are real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral into darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. That's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean, and a lake that's not a lake.
I like the spin around the room to show you Alan watching himself write.
Yeah.
And just the look of like,
oh no.
Yeah, concern and distress. Oh, sorry, wait. I need to do the Vancouver.
That is how I am at concerts. I do that. Sit there with my beverage.
Stand, arms crossed, head slightly down, nodding.
Yeah.
Is the Vancouver live music experience.
Mm-hmm.
Just to fall into this trap, this winding road.
do we want to take a quick break?
Yes.
Okay. We'll be back in a few short minutes, everyone.
We're in save slot 3.
Okay. Everyone remember, we're in the itchy lot.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be back. Hello.
Oh. Gang.
So I hear there was a big difference between the volume of the break music and the volume Cameron and I do. So.
Huh. Weird. Maybe I can just swallow the entire microphone.
It's so square though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that on stream.
Not for free either.
Yeah, exactly.
Chat better pay up if they want a show. Shoebox! We can put things in it.
Oh my god.
New York City.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me.
I like to write in the present tense.
Could be worse. Could be second person.
Hello?
Alan Wake?
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
No.
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there.
Can you hold down Alt?
I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
There we go.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You just forgotten again. We're in this together. Don't worry.
I got you now.
We've been working. Great.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello?
Bus ticket.
Sick.
Let's go look at some graffiti.
Ooh.
Check it out, check it out.
The man had said Caldera Street Station. I had to go there.
Return, scratch,
don't write.
Don't write.
Look, it's Hard Case Casey.
Oh.
Hard Casey. Maps. They don't love you like I love you. Okay, we have to go up there. Yeah. Do I have a flashlight? No, no flashlight yet. Love not having flashlight. Love that for me.
The Caldera Street Station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance.
But I need to get a light. Let me in. Let me in.
It was locked from the other side.
Let me in. All right. So we have to go find a light.
Mm-hmm.
Inactive. I think down the other way. Oops.
Ah.
Oh, my mind place. Attract the player's attention with light. Haha, haha, neighborhood elimination.
There was a light at the end of the alley ahead.
It's a cold day in hell. Scratch. Your fault.
Aww. Alan Wake event. Coffee time
Is
for
this the way
Corey.
it was on the page?
What the hell? Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey. I'm looking into a murder.
Come on, what is this?
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it?
I love that he
would
has a
go
sit.
to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim? Stay here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
Off screen. What a way to go.
That's how I want to go.
So I've played a little bit of Bullet Time, the game.
I remember dying in this alley in a dream I had. He was just gonna keep killing me here, loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really wanna know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
Is there... How many Max Payne games are there?
3.
3?
This was an echo of the books I had written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective. I had a light now. I needed to get back to the subway station entrance.
right.
Shit. With the alley in darkness now, less of the shadows block my way.
Alright, which one of you is real? Don't need to spend all my batteries on these blobs. Ready to dodge. There you are.
The shadows faded out until they didn't.
Not trapped in a loop here with
They were trying
you.
to stop me.
You're trapped in a loop with me.
Could you shine the flashlight on the AWE? Oh, it doesn't change? Oh.
No, but there is words of power from the Cult of the Word that you light up and you get stuff.
Cool.
Gotta point at these nodes now.
Well, Plummeting Sloth, of course he reloaded it just before he died. How do you think he died? You know, you fire 2 shots, hit R, and you're just like...
I can use the light to open the subway entrance now.
And then they get you, because you can't interrupt the
Yep.
reload animation.
Yep. Gonna F up these lights.
SMH couldn't frame
I
skip.
needed to find another light to go deeper
Love these
inside.
shadows.
Fuck that.
They're everywhere and they're amazing. Follow the blood trail. Blah, blah, blah. Wait, I need another light.
Is it ever a good idea to follow a blood trail?
Meow, meow. Woo.
Ooh, are we on the L train?
Just got a scoodle. Imagine this game with a stamina bar.
Oh. Why?
You know, weaker game devs would have done it. Oh, you're progressing too fast. No, you shut up. You're not real. Are you real? No? Okay. Where are you? There. Huh? Good. Oh. Alright. We're good. We're good. We're golden. We can save. And eat our croissant. Or is that a potato? Is that a baked potato?
I think it's a Danish.
Yeah, you're right. Medicine. Alright. No. Anything else in here? We can put things in the shoebox, but that's about it.
Yeah, maybe it's some kind of Finnish fish-based pastry.
Fish-based pastry?
There was something hidden here, a phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning.
A flame words of lamp.
Mm-hmm. Come on. There we go. So now we get stuff.
Oh. Rice-based, actually.
I think I want regain flashlight or stun.
More flashlight, I feel, right?
All right. Get out of here. Get out of here, nightmares. That seems solid. There we go. Kablam!
Rice filling surrounded by rye bread. Interesting. Okay. Sounds kind of like a mochi thing. I had this thought the other day. Is mochi the purest form of goo? You know, like there's some food groups that you could classify as like extremely satisfying goo.
Like syrup?
Or like, I don't know, the queso. Right?
Queso's pretty good goo.
Like sag paneer.
Oh,
right?
paneer. Oh.
Is that like the purest goo?
Mochi's pretty great.
Fuck me.
No. Shan't. Pudding. Rice pudding's pretty good too. Sketchy.
But like, I was wondering the other night, like, why are there no clones of Taco Bell?
Oh, you mean other than Taco Time?
Well, Taco Time sucks. And it doesn't have like the same, like they don't have a rip-off Gordita Crunch Wrap.
They should.
Right? Like they don't have, like you can get a burrito at 2 a.m., whatever, it's fine. But you don't go to Taco Bell for the burritos, right? You go for the like the weird novelty items.
I had a ticket.
Yeah.
And
other door.
Sometimes you just want spicy, crunchy goo, right? Which is essentially what Taco Bell trucks in.
Something about the station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more. Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo.
Like, if you want a burrito, you go to, I don't know, whatever your local Chipotle knockoff is, or to a real place, right?
An FBI agent had come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera
It's a penis.
Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing. I had a location. I had a story thread.
So these are kind of
I
cool.
would put them together, write them into my story to create a path deeper into the dark place.
So we have these scenes, and once we get these plot elements, we can activate them in the scene, and they change.
Oh, interesting.
They change
Things
the environment.
clicked into place. The story rang true. I was making progress. The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked.
Door?
It could not be opened on this side.
Well.
Ah, America.
Mm-hmm. There's one of those, so it should be. Yeah, come on, get the light up there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on, come on.
Word of gun?
Yeah. I want word of gun. Give me gun word. No, that doesn't work.
Doesn't it?
The
aim?
Yeah, I mean, maybe if I'm up close.
Oh yeah, it
It's
doesn't appear.
Come on. Get it from the front of the train? I can't get to the front of the... Oh. Maybe over here. Yeah, you're right.
Stupid chat.
Stupid chat. Back window? Doesn't make any sense. I got this one at home. Give me gun word. I will skip gun word if I can't make gun word
You
happen.
do have to aim?
Oh, there we go. That might do it. But aim not. Oh, that was it. Come on.
This seems awfully fiddly for a 2023 game.
There it is. Knockback. I like knockback.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Where do I have to go? Down this way.
Ye cannot shine light on word. Shine flashlight on word? You cannot shine flashlight on word. Collect word. You collect the word. Ah!
The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole.
Blood. Blood.
The tracks led into the tunnel.
Blood.
That was my way forward.
Blood. Don't write. Shadows. Lost. Alan Wake. Alan Wake.
The blood trail continued deeper into darkness.
My favorite No Doubt song, Don't Write.
Alright. No more whisperies. That's the cult of the word symbol. Yep. Wow.
You ever think it would just be cool to have a job in one of these deep infrastructure kind of environments?
Yeah.
Where you're like, what do you do for a living? Oh, I repair undersea cable trunk cables.
Shit.
Right, like,
I don't
oh,
like the
I
sound
didn't
of
even
that.
think about those kinds of things.
Quick save. Wonder who's playing darts. Because there's darts in all of these rooms.
I fucking hate the silhouettes just
I
around the
love them.
corner.
I can't go through there.
Cult
There's
of the
a word over here?
Cult of the Word. Cult of the W seems a little aspirational.
Cult of the win. Win, 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 no matter what. There we go. Yeah. Trauma pads. Where should I make? Because painkillers will heal a little chunk and then they do healing over time.
Hot. Okay.
Hot.
Hot.
I'm trying to think if there's anything over here.
You lost her forever?
Yep. Oh, yeah, dead end. That's where we came from.
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me on.
I guess we need to collect light and then use light to blast away the water?
Yep.
Another place to use in the story. I needed
Door
to
is
search
blocked.
the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper. I
Door
changed the
open.
story. And with that, the dark place changed.
Bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle.
Is that one of the deputies?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
Line it up.
Word is your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the Cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity, Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
These are very kind of like, I don't know, anime-esque interludes, where you just stop and, you know, someone watch a conversation between two people that's kind of like extemporaneous.
Yeah. Avoiding detection.
Wake.
Oh, I'm avoiding detection. Do I still have the... Yes, I've got the murder cult now. Murder cult.
Wake.
Imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Back to the train, was it? Or is it forward? Oh, right, the V. Right, I have a light.
The water was gone. The way forward was open.
Cause it's word.
Yeah, those paragraphs might have been small, but little known fact: Alan Wake gets paid by by line numbers,
Yeah.
like Dumas. So it encourages a certain kind of writing style. Apparently, that's why Three Musketeers is very like quippy.
Was it worth the risk to go
Is that he
see
was
her?
getting paid by the line?
Free map.
Hello. Oh.
Hey, there you are. Ricker.
Snuck up on me.
Sorry. Have we met?
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look. I still haven't found my mystery man, though.
You're making a map.
Trying to. It's hard to map a dream, though. I keep ending up in unexpected places.
It's very
I'll find
moist. He's
interesting
been
things
underwater.
Like those strange markings that react to the light, but never the one thing that I'm looking for. Feel free to check the map out. Oh, I've been stockpiling supplies while I poke around. If you find a stash, take anything you need.
I appreciate the help. Who's this mystery man?
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a mystery if I knew. All I have is a name. Warland Door.
The talk show host?
No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking.
Meow. If there's any stuff here, I want to steal it. Oh.
Are we just gonna go like full Morlock mode down here?
Start eating people.
Hmm.
It's our mystery man.
Oh, that's my crazy wall. I'm just trying to make sense of things. Don't judge me.
I'll trade you walls any day.
Red-headed woman. Well, thank you. So now if we look at the map, there's these mysterious mysteries.
Oh. Yeah, red-headed woman is probably Jessie from Control.
Uh-huh. Probably. Not that many women. Ooh, what? Huh? Me? Hello? You gonna get in my way? Ow!
Oh, I can actually feel that. Oh, is that Ahti?
No.
Well, he was wearing like a coverall.
Yeah, they have like pipes that they hit you with.
Fair. I mean, if I'm gonna hit somebody with something, pipe seems like fine thing.
Chug. What do I got? No, I'm keeping it all.
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play. The new scene I had found was important for the story.
Hello? Anyone there?
Dead.
They killed it. Oh.
The story was taken. The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
Yeah, like, this is really technically impressive. The...
Ow! My face! Stop hitting me!
The story will go on forever.
Just drink a whole bottle.
Like, you see your health go back up, and meanwhile your liver just goes down.
Your liver just shrinks.
Go on, ma'am.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found.
Do you remember Spec Ops: The Line?
Yes.
You remember walking through, like, the phosphorus
Yeah.
trenches?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna bake a train.
It was locked from the other side.
Look, mysterious.
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story.
What a good idea.
Lighting a gasoline fire in an enclosed environment, no air.
Twisted story. But it worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
Someone turn down the violins. They sound like they're in distress.
None of this was real. It was all
real. And we're good.
Yep.
Yep. Woo.
Oh, sick. We scored 10% additional bits on Frankenstein's chair.
Yay!
We normally do
Twitch.
that at the end, but, like,
yeah.
Thank you, Frankenstein. Yeah, this is not cute. Violins only make this noise when the film is in distress.
Okay, so this, do I have to go above to get it? Because there's obviously a word thing behind here. You can see the top edge. I don't know how to get it, though. You break it. It's plywood. Shoot the board. Why would I do that?
Okay, years and years ago, Alex and I were playing Aliens Colonial Marines, and there's a part where like an airlock is being held open by a gas canister, and we tried everything to, like, interact with it, and finally we were just, like, got frustrated and shot it.
That's it.
And it blows up the canister and the door closes. And Alex said something like, when has this game ever said, like, that it usually pops up with, like, an interaction prompt. Like, when has this game ever said to shoot something? And like, we both stopped mid-rant, being like, yeah, no, it's a video game.
You only got one verb.
Yeah, I shoot it. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There is light and there is darkness. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. There's a long journey through the night, back to the light. It's not a lake, it's an ocean. Okay?
Good sign.
What does that mean, though?
Alan Wake.
Who?
That was the final line from the first game. It's not a lake, it's an ocean.
What am I doing? Am I going to the questionable zone? Hey guys. Hey, you guys okay? Ah! Stop it! Shit! Ah! No, stealth! Till Christmas! Anyways. No cash in booth. Makes sense. Where am I? What am I doing? Ooh. Who knows where that goes? Up. Aha!
Aha! Words of fix?
Yes. Gotta get my fix.
Just one fix.
Max else. Come on. Come on. Give me the painkills. Why doesn't this count as a map?
Because it's one of those subway maps that only show you cardinal directions and everything turns at 45-degree angles.
Just like real life.
Mm-hmm.
My path was blocked.
Whoops.
I had to find a way through.
Oops.
The lights would help me.
Would they? Because I might actually just get stuck here. Alright. So. Left path, fence. Right path, fence. Light thing. And light thing.
Okay. So, right path?
So now I'm on the other side of that fence.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now I'm stuck. All I can do is turn that light on and off. Or this first light. Maybe from the other side. Okay. And is there another light I can light? Give me a light.
Huh.
And this is where I'm at home. So there's
Irritating.
There's 3 lights.
Mm-hmm.
Two light sources, 2 light powers.
I am trapped in the towers of Hanoi.
Yeah. Shoot the yellow globe light. Go past fence there.
Yeah, I suppose we can always use the No?
Yeah, I was very tempted to just look this up last night.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay.
Well, I solved it. Wow, just nothing.
Huh.
Cool.
Ominous.
They'll never see me coming. Wait. Free light? Free light. Stealth. Such stealth. No one knows I'm here. Do I go in the water? Of course I go in the water.
Ooh, what does the sign say?
Where?
Turn around. Cult of the Word. Okay.
Ah!
Excuse me.
Don't see any shadows.
The echoing hall had a story to tell.
This looks like a fight zone.
Yeah. Or a fort.
Or a fort.
Look
Yeah,
at
that'd
that.
be fun. Let's
That'd
go
be-
live in
that
there
fort
with
would
that
rule.
bucket. Yeah. Okay, climb those boxes. So I'm gonna start with the detective scene. Sorry.
Gesundheit.
Also, I'll check these blockers. Can I? Yep. Stuff to load up before the fight with. I'ma reload my gun. Alright.
I had a new scene to use, a new setting.
Oh, great. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Yep, love that.
Wake.
No. So that's the detective. Murder cult.
The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
I made this.
The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
Yeah,
Pages
blackout.
are not in order.
Blackout poetry.
Cultists are just poets, you know? Alright, and then torchbearers. Oh, is that an echo?
Looks like it.
Which way lines this up? Oh god, not you. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't care if you're drowning. Shut up. Yeah, there we go. Closer or back? Closer.
Information.
Witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
collapsed tunnel. Is that the other end, or?
Looks like it.
I had a new idea.
I have to go
a
back.
new story thread.
First, I'm gonna. Ooh. Alright.
Who are the torchbearers again?
The people that were in the tunnels that got lit on fire.
Oh, okay.
This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friend will meet him when you're gone.
Didn't like that.
Alarming.
Unpleasant. Alright, so to get back to the collapsed tunnel. Is it this side door?
Looks like it.
So that way's blocked, so was it blocked in the previous one? That one's blocked. No, that was...
Yeah, missing FBI agent.
Ha!
Wait. There is no higher ride. Wake. Wake.
So go down and go back up. Okay.
Alan Wake.
Can I get over there? Boo! Wait, what is that? Ooh, free stuff. Yeah. Bullet. Oh, is there a word over here? Yay!
So there is. Excuse me. There have been words of lamp.
There. Now I get health if I flashlight some mans. Alright, so... I don't want to go back that way. I want to go this way. How do I get there from here? Do I need to activate that light again?
I guess.
Maybe?
There it is.
Yeah, so if I activate it from inside the train... Are any of those doors open?
No.
The end is.
Wake.
Closed. Oh, a word.
Nice. More words of gun.
Give me your gun words.
Excuse me.
So powerful. Free ammo.
Free ammo.
Okay. It's my light now. Door is closed. End is sealed. What does this light go to? There's no... Try another plot point. I have to go back to the... Oh, stairs.
Yeah, this is about what writing feels like.
Let's go with the scary one, which has advanced the plot
The scene
option.
here had changed.
Following the lights. Wibbly or solid? I don't know. Hard to say. Scooching. I'm scooching. I'm scooching. Aha! Cult sign. Cult sign! Thank you, cult. Should I light it? Woo! Woo! Where's the man's? Where's the man's? Where's the man's I'm fighting? Get bent.
Don't.
What's in here? Stuff.
Free things. I love stuff.
Nope. I'm not answering to that name anymore. Ooh, stuff. No, not that button. This button. Wasting my batteries. Ooh, thingy. There's the line. I have to stand to this. What is? And I need more gun stuff.
America. Apparently dark in front?
Dark in front. Ah,
you eclipsed
Now,
them.
the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing
Not so
whispers
secret with
around
your neon
burn
bulbs.
barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Typical.
You must consult the outsiders with hidden knowledge, and they will tell you where the best place to get brunch is.
Home sweet home. Alright, where am I going? Map. Oh, out the left. Did I say left?
You did.
Hey, Scoozy, no touch, no touch. Back off. I have coffee.
Oh, what was in the box?
Shoebox?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shoebox storage. Excuse me, yeah.
Ha! Tunnel! Alright, is this the... Or does I have to go around to the... The around. Which way is it? Forget. Oh, through the train. Yes.
Andy.
All right. We're running. We're running. Now is a dead end. Pivoting. One for a train. Seems safe in this train. Oh no. I left as much as I could. Quick, coffee.
That was honestly a good prompt. Right? That actually worked as like a mini QuickTime event where you're just like F. That's cute. I think that's funny, actually.
It was gone.
It's the same response when someone grabs you. Smash F to F. Let's take a break here.
All right.
And then we'll continue afterwards.
Sounds good. See you shortly, chat.
Right.
Hello, we have returned.
Which one of your mans is broken?
Oh, the infiltrator commsman.
Beefy man.
Yeah, aren't they big? Space Marines are now huge. I love it.
Wow. It's like 9 feet tall.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Literally 6'20" fucking killing for fun.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Great.
We never see what's chasing us.
No. It's just blurry shadow stuff. Get shorter.
The dark
And
presence.
he did.
I had seen it before.
I want it to be like a T-Rex
I remember.
or a Spinosaur.
It was always out.
Like you just turn around and it's a clown.
Oh no! Subway clowns. Oh yeah,
Jared,
one of the little Cloverfield monsters, the ones that skitter and then they bite you and then you explode.
Yeah. Oh no, we're in
Two clowns.
We're in a subway. It's Jared Fogle. 2006.
I'm 35.
Ooh, a likely fraud phone call. Oh boy, that's my first one this hour.
I found the murder site.
Into the woods.
Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Damn it.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. Help me get you.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Mount Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home.
Oh.
Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow?
Accidentally got our camera upside down.
Ooh.
Something had changed.
Flip
Outside.
Y.
Parliament Tower, where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there, waiting for me.
No. Some kind of dark tower. Yeah. Let's go ask Alice.
If he really was Stephen King, anytime you mentioned Dark Tower, it would just go game over. Right.
Just be like the gunslinger.
The most cursed production in Hollywood history.
I haven't seen
not
it.
literally,
Yeah.
but like apparently trying to get that film made killed multiple people over the course of decades and decades.
Yeah, no, I think the one with all the tigers in it is
Yeah, probably
the most fraught production.
Yeah, the one where they literally killed 3 people crashing a helicopter is probably the most cursed production.
Maybe the Titanic.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, like people have been trying to make a Dark Tower film for literal decades, and they finally got one made, and it was bad. But like, it was one of those notoriously cursed productions in Hollywood, where anytime anyone made progress on it, like literally someone would die or something would burn down.
No one had to go to Brazil, get a disease, and eat a turtle.
I guess The Man from La Mancha.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Flooding.
Yeah. I mean, making Quixote is,
Well, when you tilt it, windmills.
chaotic task.
Jodorowsky's Dune wasn't cursed.
Yeah,
that's just a boondoggle. That's regular production issues.
Yeah.
Scheduling.
I mean, also, it probably would have been completely unwatchable.
Oh yeah.
Like completely, like Jodorowsky's Dune had really interesting production design, but it was probably, if it had gotten made, it would have been 4 hours long and completely unwatchable.
Into the crevasse. Ooh. Line it up, line it up.
Line it up, line it up, line it up.
There we go.
Coco.
Stepping to the murder site, I felt
Casey.
hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
Sorry, Alan Wake, I'm trying to focus, but also I'm just thinking about Salvador Dali and his dolphin toilet.
Yeah, or like, imagine being the studio handler on that film and having to ask questions like, so in the script when it says a giraffe is on fire walking around in the background, what do you mean by that? A giraffe is literally on fire. Interesting. Okay, I'll get back to you on how feasible that might be.
Mm-hmm. Here again. Oh, no. Trapped in a loop. I already got this one, I think. Same word? Same word. Gun word.
The word of gun.
Gunward bound. Ooh, the dark place.
I want to be.
The station had changed.
Gunward bound.
I was closer now.
Was that the leftovers?
Yes.
Yeah.
The karaoke?
Yeah, the karaoke scene
I
that just
cried.
like that just like reaches through the TV, grabs you by the throat, and is like
God. You know, volunteering for a witch drowning. Ugh. That old waterboarding. Gimme. Maybe I should look at the TV. Where is it? There we are.
Outside time and space, outside reality. But this is real. A nightmare dimension, an ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true, make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this.
Excuse me.
I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things. They're plotting to stop me, to devour me, become me. Oh no.
show up
Tower.
here.
Our
Alice
home
is
in
gonna
New
be
York.
down a rabbit hole.
Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home?
Of course. Sounds.
Or was this just an echo of the real thing?
No.
Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Where is it?
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will
Wait, hello?
Probably not important.
Yeah, no.
I have a gun. I can do anything.
Gun will arbitrate between truth and reality. And
Bang, bang, bang.
wait, truth and falsehood. I mean, maybe truth and reality too.
Yeah.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Elevator. Red carpet. Nice art
Going
deco.
up, sir.
We descend into hell. Rude.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Excuse?
Alice,
Photos.
this is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Whoop. Oh, I have a word I didn't use. Yeah, stealth.
Ooh, yes, more stealth.
Can't get hit if they can't see you. Bathroom? Ooh, spiral.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
You know, we all recognize Alan Wake as kind of a hack writer.
Yep.
But it's a good gig if you can get it.
Alice's video camera.
Memory card.
No memory card inside.
It's a good plate.
Mm-hmm. That looks like sweet and sour pork.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something in just like an electric red sauce.
Alice's memory card.
Big sponge.
Good sponge, though.
So much fruit. Some gourds.
You know, if being a hack writer gets you this apartment in New York.
Yeah, right? So many plants. So many porphyros. All right, movie time.
This is just going to be a laugh a minute, I feel.
No
this
one
is going to be an
insane,
extremely
no
good
one
time.
screaming,
Yeah.
no one issuing threats.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing.
Everything.
We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block.
And said, ow.
Made the Minecraft noise.
One I didn't like.
Made the Ian noise.
I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there.
Great.
We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Well, this room's empty. Ah. Let's go be Scratch for a while.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Got brain stitched.
Okay.
Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this long winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road.
Oh, this is a Poe song.
Let me go
Oh, really?
forever.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And also, of course, Sam Lake would do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to attribute everything to just Sam, not, I don't know, the whole team.
Really take a weekend and read House of Leaves.
Didn't I lend it to you?
Yes, you did. Like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I should get it back to you by reading it.
Yeah, you should read it.
Yeah.
So that I can read the journals at the end.
I'll take it with me over Christmas. I'll read it at my parents' place.
Good. Saya.
Well, Poe did a companion album for House of Leaves.
Yes.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Ellen. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker.
Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Well, Chad, I would say in reference to Bob from Twin Peaks, you might actually be thinking more about Mike. Bob was, the familiar.
Yeah. Mr.
Because
Wake.
We'll let them finish talking.
We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
Cult. Yes.
What a nice table.
Yes. They have the clicker.
Okay, in Twin Peaks, Mike is a spirit from the Black Lodge, and he feeds on, pain and suffering.
Yes.
So he has a familiar, Bob, who is able to go out into the real world to cultivate that for him using sex and violence.
Right.
Essentially.
But Mike's the one that possesses the dad? Aubrey's dad?
Bob.
Bob does?
Bob possesses people.
Maybe people were thinking about Bob.
Possibly, yeah. But Bob is the familiar who cultivates the thing that his patron feeds upon.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of a Renfield.
Yeah,
The
kind
cult
of, yeah.
has the clicker. Does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
Well, how do you know anything?
Yeah, you're making some awfully big leaps here.
The next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker.
What is the clicker again?
It's the clicker for the light switch.
Oh, okay.
It's like the light pulls in Control.
Oh, okay.
Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch.
Doubles? Mirrors? Water?
Cloud
What?
of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
I'm a jellyfish.
Wake
I'm a
and
jellyfish.
Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe
Entering
Scratch
my
got out
jellyfish
because Wake
era.
did. Or vice versa.
Alright, let's go to the wall. No.
I'm a current tossed, pilled drift cell. Actually, what is the opening line
just
from
gave us a lot
Lathe
of
of Heaven?
information.
Yeah, Lathe of Heaven?
But this
It's
clicker
so long.
seems
Yeah.
like a good place to start.
I've got
If
the
we
book
find
up,
that,
so I can
then we find the cult.
top of book, top of book, not giant forward.
Current-born wave flung, tugged hugely by the whole might of the ocean, the jellyfish drifts in the tidal abyss. The light shines through it, and the dark enters it.
Born flug tugged from anywhere to anywhere, for in the deep sea there is no compass but nearer and farther, higher and lower. The jellyfish hangs and sways, pulses move slight and quick within it, as the vast diurnal pulses beat in the moon-driven sea. Yeah, don't wake up the dreamer. Yeah, don't. Not when your life is dreams. Where's the clicker? Cult has the clicker. I solved it. Cult. Who's involved? Him? No. Cult Gull. Cult working for Scratch. Story so far.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Alan Wake, The Return.
Yep. The, I think, did Mr. Dorr say there should be a third book? After Initiation?
Yeah, he said called The Return. The Return, yeah.
Yep. Yep, just get it. Clicker.
Yeah, it would be like, he needs to write a third book called Graduation.
Dark Place?
Man, it's so sad that Kanye died after his initial
So
3 albums.
weird.
In that bizarre accident. Imagine
shouldn't have tried to film Man of La Mancha.
Yeah. Could you imagine the kind of music he would have made if he had lived past his first 3 albums?
Sure.
Probably wouldn't have gotten 808 and Heartbreak as a weird half-completed, like... Could you imagine?
Is this a dark place? No. Rules?
Oh.
Ugh.
Stop the story. The clicker. Flashlight. No? Does this not even go here? Is this not your school? Flashlight.
Do you go here? Do you even go to the school?
What are those? Yes. This all makes sense. For later. Thanks. Yeah, great.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are.
Where is he keeping
They're
them?
the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay.
You can hear the VA's original accent
is
come
all
through
I
just
have.
occasionally.
Just a little bit.
Be careful with them.
We need you to solve this.
Solve. I think Harewood did great with his American accent.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time. In
Watery.
the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
I mean, like VA's slip, it happens. It's just kind of like fun to hear it when it does happen.
It's a nice treat.
Yeah,
Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time in the hands of the cult of the Tree.
It's
her
gonna
mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her, her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air, but she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
Like, those little slips are going to be the kind of thing that I miss a lot when all of this turns into just like, you know, VAs get completely replaced by AI and we all start living inside the lathe of heaven, but it's made by the biggest dweeb you can imagine, right?
Why? Not Ready Player One, Armada.
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're
Made myself nauseous.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult.
The cult clicker.
Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer.
Okay,
you stay
I'll
here
head
and
to
keep an eye on
Watery
Mr.
and
Wake.
find this trailer.
Got it.
You TikTok voicing?
You need
Yeah.
me there. No,
No,
dice,
you need
pal.
me there.
This is an FBI investigation.
Paul.
And I don't see a badge on that.
This is a FAB investigation. And
bucket.
we can access things between the bucket. Switch between worlds. Use this.
I'm gonna go in the bucket. Let me go.
Smithers, get in. Goaty.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me.
And getting into the bucket is an act of empathy so radical that it allows you to change perspective.
I'd seen the title page of another manuscript.
I love this. This is the greatest thing ever, actually.
Important. I had to find it.
Yes, I love it. I love it. How, in a game where, you know, like, pools of water allow you to shift between
puddles.
worlds.
Water is the world's memory.
We need some way of switching between the perspectives of these people organically in game. Toilet, you're fired. Get out. Ati's bucket, genius. You get a raise.
Fuck.
Cup of coffee?
It wasn't even bucket though. It was just water. Oh.
But now I just can't get away from like her being like, I need to get into your head. Get in. Holding up the bucket.
God.
And he's just like reacts with confusion and you just see her gun come up. I said get in.
Yeah, Hot Tub Time Machine. There's a manga and a series and some movies called Thermae Romae where a Roman architect drowns in a pool, in a bath, and time travels to modern day Japan. So, yeah, there's just like... Saga sticks her head in the bucket, drowns, and then time slips into the dark place.
Amazing. Got isekai'd by a bucket.
Just, yeah, no. Neo has to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Imagine if the Matrix had a bucket. Yeah, the bucket of Damocles.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. Honestly.
Print it.
I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice.
We keep
She was
writing
out,
murder
but
sites.
still in danger.
Stick to what you know. It's the old, best advice given to authors. Best advice? I always liked the reformulation I heard about that, which was not write what you know. It was write what you can convincingly bullshit about.
Well, welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake.
Oh.
This time he wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
But what if I go over here? Hiya!
I heard that modification of it after the person giving the talk was like, right, what you know is like the most destructive advice given to new authors. And he imagines it's only given to people with the express purpose of preventing them from doing anything.
Do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
Freeze frame.
That is the look of a man who's just learned that he's going to be singing.
He's going to be singing.
On live TV.
Yeah. But like, I agree with encouraging people who want to write to go out and get experiences.
Yes. Yeah.
But if you don't already have a handle on kind of like how to communicate those experiences, like, yeah, I guess write from something.
Yeah, right from a position of
puddle.
Yeah. I mean, like, you want to be able to write something in a way that doesn't wind up with a large number of nerds trying to explain to you how you're wrong, but you also want to write something entertaining or interesting.
All right. Got a few more minutes, so let's see what this scene looks like.
Okay.
Let's hear the big music number. Oh. Scratch? That looks like Scratch.
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with Mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury.
And Mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
Ooh! I'm doing it. I'm going.
Come on in and listen, lost words you've been missing. Now the fire you're bearing, the eye of the darkness, your
Oh, they just went all out.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be a Remedy game without a big musical number, would it?
So you were drawn to stories early on.
My dreams would light up my imagination.
And you had nightmares night and day.
Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away.
Ooh, you. So true.
So here
is the clue of hope to remember. Visions that come true. Bend the lights with steel.
Act scared. Oh, yeah.
Chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers.
Let me down the stairs.
It was all too much. I had to get away.
Aw. Poor Casey. Rip. Ooh. Ring, ring, ring.
The flying V guitar is a profound choice.
For there is more to it than meets the eye. I never meant for it to ruin my life that way. You just say you lived a jaded lie. Dark shades could never save the day. So sad, but true.
Yeah, shouldn't we use the lamp in the...
It's not giving me the prompt.
Oh.
There we go. Maybe now. No? Okay, that was what I tried.
Oh, okay, right. Do we have to burn the shadows away from the cameras?
Maybe. I don't see him.
I guess we just keep following the arrows. Left?
That one?
Yeah. To the right?
There's no...
No, nothing there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Nice.
Look at that.
You're such a dork.
Yep.
I love how completely unashamed and unself-conscious everyone involved in like the live action productions is.
Yep. They're selling it.
Yeah. Like Dr. Darling in Control.
Dynamite?
Yeah.
He's in this too.
Once again, just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away.
What about my marriage?
A romantic getaway.
No, my flowers.
Oh, it's the same voice actor? Oh, thank you, Foxbar. Okay.
Flare gun.
Still he's a torchbearer, and it couldn't be much clearer. A war needs its warrior, true and right. The darkness within him has stench, and he's seen her drowning. What a saved her from the darkness of the lake.
Nice of them to stop. Rate the flare guns. This versus blood. Seems extreme enemy. Nice.
Oh, I'm just flashlighting them to pause them so that they group up. Sorry, Chad.
We're conserving ammo.
I'm not really. I just want them to stop. See, I was hoping to hit both. Oh! Well. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. All right, so we should pick that back up when we come back.
Mm-hmm. Next week? Are we back next week?
No.
No? Okay. I mean, that rules. It's cool as hell. It's completely unself-conscious. I love it.
We'll have to start all that again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, fun game.
Quite. Yeah. I mean, what's it saying about writing, about the act of creation, about our relationship to our stories?
Explosions, big.
Yeah.
Flying V guitar. Bucket. Bucket.
Bucket.
Crab bucket.
Quick, get in.
Most Remedy of Remedy games so far. It's kind of like a Wes Anderson movie in that way. It's like every Wes Anderson movie is the most Wes Anderson movie up to that point.
Mm-hmm. Especially Asteroid City, which is all about how making a Wes Anderson movie is its own kind of prison.
I watched it.
Favorite movie of the year for me, actually.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Loved Asteroid City.
I like the alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, head empty. blown away by guitar riffs. All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Later.
See you again later.